In her years in the spotlight, the Princess of Wales has become a master at diplomatic dressing, her every outfit selected in the knowledge that she will eventually take on the role of queen. Careful consideration has gone into each and every look she has worn as a working royal, necessary given the constant scrutiny she is under, and the inevitable symbolism assigned to everything she chooses to put on. Following the coronation of King Charles III in 2022, the former Kate Middleton officially became a queen-in-waiting, making her position within the senior royal family even more significant. In addition to Kate's expanded work in early years education and her more frequent and high-profile speeches, that year also brought about a subtle shift in the princess's public-facing wardrobe. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. Of course, the updated line of succession was never going to lead to a dramatic overhaul of Kate's style. She had already carefully assembled a wardrobe that supports British design talent, incorporates a splash of high street, nods to host nations on royal tours, and avoids anything too trend-led or controversial. Plus, she is ever more conscious of the importance of being seen to rewear her gowns and tailoring. What she wears has to be practical, Vogue's Sarah Harris wrote when Kate and Wills became the Prince and Princess of Wales. That is still the case, but Harris was also keen to see Kate reaching for more suits, in the shape of a wide-leg, high-waisted trouser with a long-line blazer, anything and everything all white, and for the royals' jewelry to get bigger and better, and a lot more precious, because who doesn't want to see a princess wear the good stuff? Could some of these recommendations have reached Adelaide Cottage? Much of Vogue's royal fashion forecast came to pass in 2023. When assessing everything Kate has worn over the past 12 months, a subtle pattern emerges, one that reflects a shift in a more serious, refined direction, perhaps reflecting the added weight of responsibility on her shoulders. In many ways her fashion choices have matured. She has seemingly retired her floral printed tea dresses and hasn't worn any Insta-cult dresses as in previous years. Instead, she has adopted a uniform of tailored trouser suits, wearing them almost exclusively on her charity visits this year. In fact, the princess has worn more than 15 versions of the same look, incorporating, yes, high-waisted trousers and long-line blazers. As is her way, she has taken care to ensure her tailoring collection reflects London-based designers, with just a smattering of more egalitarian brands: Alexander McQueen, Cézanne, Holland Cooper, Burberry, Roland Moret. Kate's trouser suits red polished, put together, and professional, emphasizing that the focus should be on the causes she is spotlighting, not what she is wearing. And after countless column inches dedicated to dissecting her outfits, who can blame her for establishing a uniform? Another added benefit is that the style is markedly different from her late mother-in-law's take on princess dressing. She will no doubt have gone into the role prepared for the constant comparisons that would come hand in hand with inheriting Diana's title. Also on the wane in the royal wardrobe, prints, previously a cornerstone of Kate's looks. Queen Elizabeth II used color carefully throughout her reign, a habit Kate has clearly paid attention to. It has been another year of diplomatic choices, with Kate also wearing bolder, punchier brights to stand out in a crowd. Over the coronation weekend, Kate stuck to a patriotic color palette, exclusively dressing in red, white, and blue, from a royal blue dress by self-portrait to the ivory Alexander McQueen gown she wore to the official ceremony beneath her formal robes. More recently, the day after King Charles's 75th birthday and at an event where she gave her longest speech to date, she wore a trouser suit in a regal shade of purple. It felt significant, given that purple has famously been associated with royalty for centuries. There have been tweaks in the accessories department, too. The princess remains loyal to her navy-pointed court shoes and compact clutch bags, however she has retired the fascinators of her early days and leaned into more extravagant headgear. The new hat silhouette of choice is an oversized saucer shape, worn at a rakish slant so her face is still in clear view for royal fans and photographers alike. In March she wore a wide-brim hat by milliner Sean Barrett to match her new Erdem skirt suit, and a red hat of similar shape to match her Catherine Walker coat dress in November, worn to welcome President Yoon Suk-yeol and the First Lady Kim Keon-hee of South Korea to the UK. Kate's jewelry is perhaps where the princess effect has been most evident. At the coronation, she wore a delicate silver bullion and crystal flower crown designed by Jess Collett for Alexander McQueen, which matched the headpiece worn by her daughter, Princess Charlotte. This was also a thoughtful nod to her father-in-law's love of nature, gardening, and horticulture, and reflected the motif, used throughout the coronation, of the Green Man, an ancient figure from British folklore, who wears a crown made of emblematic flowers and oak, ivy and hawthorn. Kate has fully embraced her access to the family vault this year, wearing many pieces of jewelry that belonged to the late Queen Elizabeth II on formal occasions, as a symbolic way of honoring her legacy. At a state banquet held to celebrate the South Korean president's visit to the UK, she wore the Strathmore Rose Tiara, which was originally a wedding gift given to the Queen Mother by her father, Lord Strathmore. Queen Elizabeth II inherited the tiara when the Queen Mother died in 2002, however it hadn't been worn by a royal since the 1930s, leading some to speculate that it was too fragile or damaged to be worn. Notably, she styled it as a tiara rather than a bandeau, as the Queen Mother had done, notes British Vogue's luxury editor Milena Lazazara Martins Alexander. This choice indicates the princess's growing interest in the royal jewels, as well as her remarkable growth in competence and ease within her present and future role. At the coronation, she also wore Queen Elizabeth II's festoon necklace, which was commissioned in 1950 by King George VI for the then Princess Elizabeth, and features 105 diamonds that he inherited as loose stones when he ascended the throne. The three-strand necklace was one of the Queen's most treasured and sentimental pieces of jewelry. The coronation was the first time the Princess of Wales had been seen wearing this necklace, which she wore with the magnificent and elaborate diamond and South Sea pearl earrings that previously belonged to Princess Diana. Not only is a diamond tiara or spectacular tiered necklace a shortcut to princess style, it is also, in Kate's case, a symbolic way of showing her deep knowledge of, and appreciation for, the history of the crown. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.